Okay, we need to talk about how you're going to get Microsoft Office. So first thing you're going to do is scroll down here to where it says Microsoft Office Sign Up. Just click on that link and it'll take you outside of Blackboard. This takes you over to the official sign up page. Now it may take a second or two to load or whatever, that's fine. Right here you need to enter your school email address. Now again, it needs to be your official EPCC email address. If you use anything else, it might ask you to pay for it, but by using your official address, it's already paid for by the school. So you'll just enter that here. Enter your address. Then after you press get started, it will send you a confirmation email. So you're going to go over to your email, confirm that you're you, and then sign in to Office 365. Now once you've done that, you need to download it. Now to do that, let me go to My Apps, because this is another way you can do this, is to go over to My Apps. And yes, I'll stay signed in. You see it's using my official email address. Once you've done that, you're going to come in here and up here in this waffle menu, there's a list of all the apps you'll have access to. Now, what you need to do is come here to where it says Install Office. By pressing that once, you have two options. You can go with Office 365 apps, which is the one you should choose, or other install options, so that you can install in different languages or what have you. You really need to install this in English as a default, and you need to install it on your machine. Okay, because although you can access Word from the web, it is not as functional as the standalone version of Word. Once you have it downloaded and installed, the first time you open it up, you'll see Home, New, Open, and Blank Document. So choose Blank Document. There are a few things you need to set up before you start typing for your academic papers. Now, it's going to automatically have your font set to Calibri 11 point. What you need to do is change that. Now, mine is currently set on Trebuchet, but yours will be set up on Calibri 11. But for the academic standard paper, we need to set it up in Times New Roman 12. And that's done just by pulling this arrow down and searching for the font Times New Roman. Or you can begin typing. Okay, and just by typing Times, it suggests Times New Roman, and then you need the size 12. Now you press this arrow, font, and come down here to Set as Default. Then you're going to select the radio button, All Documents based on the normal template, and press OK. Now you won't need to set that up next time. Now you need to change your spacing. So you're going to come here to this up-down arrow with some lines next to it. When you hover over it, it says line and paragraph spacing. Pull that down, you're going to select 2.0. Now, you need to remove space before and after. Like mine here says add space before and add space after. If you have the word remove for either of those, select remove and make sure you're at 2.0. Okay, so your line spacing options should have no extra space. It should be truly double spaced. And again, you're going to set as default for all documents based on the normal template. Now if I moved too fast there, I went to line spacing options after selecting the correct set of options over there, and then just pressed set as default for all documents based on normal. Now the next thing we need to do is set up the header and the footer. Now you see that the cursor is blinking here. To access the header, all we have to do is double click above the blinking cursor, and you see it's in header now. So now the header needs to have its font set to Times New Roman 12, and that needs to also be set as the default for all documents. That's pretty much all there is to setting up Word the first time. We're going to deal with Word a little bit more as we go forward, once we've got Grammarly installed and once we have Zotero installed. But for your initial setting up Word, this is basically what you need to do. Remember when you're typing out your documents that you need to indent every paragraph. And you're going to do that by pressing the Tab key once. At the end of a paragraph, and only at the end of the paragraph, press the Return key once. That's about all there is to this. There will be more specific directions when we deal with APA style and MLA style and so on. So now that you have Microsoft Word set up, take a little break, come back, and watch the next video.